Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's 100% The Elder Scrolls for Oblivion. In the last episode, my cats are going crazy, and guess what? They're going crazy right now. Yeah, again. Oh, it's like super hot in here, so hopefully they chill out, relax. Nice swing, dude. And yeah, usually these days, since it's so hot in Colorado, which is why I have to allow them to come into here so that the air rotates into my room. They play, they go crazy, and then they just chill out. So hopefully that happens today. Anyways, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In the last episode, we started on the Knights of the Nine DLC, the main aspect of it. And we also switched to Dawnfang and Duskfang. Thank God. Thank God. You see how it mirrors stuff, too? That's pretty awesome. Can it mirror the... Wait, is it the same thing every time? We're going to go close to the building and see if it mirrors that as well. Anyways, yeah, we switched over to this sword because, man, is it annoying trying to constantly recharge our blades over and over and over again. So you can see Dawnfang here it's a one-handed blade, which is pretty much what we were using. It's a dagger, but it falls under the same stuff. When you use this, it levels up blade just like the daggers. Nourish blade on strike. A lot of people think that means the fact that, you know, it sort of refreshes. You never have to charge it, really. No, that just means that if you kill, I think it is like 12 creatures, humans, whatever combination, the next cycle, it'll change over to Dawnfang or Duskfang Superior. Same thing. Once that goes away, if you kill 12 people, Duskfang Superior, it'll go to Dawnfang Superior because the blade's constantly changing, you know, whether it's dawn or dusk, right? So this one has fire damage, 9 points on strike. I think it goes up to 12. I don't remember. It's a small buff if I remember right. I'm not exactly sure. Anyways, we're going to be using this for a while because I'm so tired of constantly losing charge on these things right here. It just happens so quickly, and it's just incredibly annoying. So, let's take a look at our quest, shall we? Priory of the Nine. Now that I've recovered the helm, I should proceed to the Priory of the Nine to see if it still holds the cuirass of the Crusader. So that is right down here. Let's check it out, shall we? Okay, yeah, I wanted to see if it's going to reflect everything. Oh, I guess it's not even... Did they literally make it to sort of, like, reflect the trees because they figured most players would be, you know, since Cyrodiil has a ton of trees everywhere and forests. I mean, that looks like a reflection, right, of, like, a forest, yet it doesn't reflect, like, the building or anything. So it's, like, the same thing every time. That's really odd, huh? Okay, well, we've got a bunch of different places to explore here. Looks like this is the main building. What is this? The chapel. Let's go in here. And we'll stay in sneak because I'm not sure if there's going to be any sort of bad dudes. There's a Knights of the Nine symbol. We'll hold off on that, but we'll remember it for now. Yeah, the painting's skewed. Everything's dilapidated. But I mean, if they took everything else, why not take the paintings? They're probably worth something, right? And over here, there's not much, just various odds and ends. The Adabal'a, traditionally believed to be the memoirs of Morahouse, consort to Alessia the Slave Queen. While this cannot be historically verified, the Adabal'a is certainly among the oldest written accounts to come down to us from the early First Era. Pelinal's death. All right, so you guys can read this if you would like to. I imagine this is going to be quite long. Not that bad. Let's take that. Okay. Anything else in here? The Song of Pelinal. So there we go. What time is it? It is 6 p.m. So now it is dusk, right? And Dawnfang is turned into Duskfang, which is the same exact thing, although it's blue instead of orange. And it has frost instead of fire. So we're going to try to kill, I think it is 12 things with this blade. To transform it. It's not the biggest deal, and you don't always end up doing that. It is just, it's pretty cool when it does turn into Superior. I don't think it actually changes in looks whatsoever. The Song of Pelinal version 7. You guys can read this as well. Not that bad either. We'll take that. In the chest, just a paintbrush, and it looks like that may be it. I'm sure there's a lot of players that come here and don't realize what you have to do for the longest time. We need to go over to the sigil here. Sir Amiel's ring fits perfectly into the diamond-shaped opening on the floor. Enjoy that, because that's one of the only unique animations you'll ever see in an Elder Scrolls game. Not just Oblivion. As much as I love Bethesda, they just do not put, like, unique animations in anything. I feel like, seriously, they should have, like, Bethesda is so good. Everybody loves Bethesda, but two things would improve the quality of their games just so much, in my opinion. Number one, have, like, an animations guy or, like, an animation small team or something. 1 to 3 people. Just make, like, animations for stuff where you know, like, I don't know, you have to put blood into a basin. Have actually somebody pouring the blood and the blood looking like it's actually going to the basin. Not someone pouring something invisible and then, boom, it's just filled, you know? And then also, have somebody put a unique item in, like, every 3rd dungeon. Doesn't have to be every dungeon, just every 3rd dungeon. Just one unique item. Is that so much to ask? And I think if that would happen, like, man, all of the Elder Scrolls games would be improved by so much. The Undercroft. And I'm not saying that that needs to happen. I'm just saying an already great game would just get so much better just by a little addition there. Sir Amiel.
By the strength and guidance of the Nine, who comes before us upon this sacred ground, seeking the cuirass of the Divine Crusader? Step forward, adventurer, and face us each in honorable combat. For the vows we fail to revere in life, we shall uphold in death. No unworthy soul shall lay hands upon this sacred artifact without the leave of the Knights of the Nine.
Well, buddy, I don't even remember the last time we died, so good luck. We have Sir Gregory here. Frost damage effect resisted. It looks like we had the wrong version of Dawnfang Dustfang for this particular fight, but that's okay. It should deal still a decent amount of damage. You can resist the frost effect all you want, Sir Gregory. Doesn't mean that you won't succumb to it. Down he goes. Can we loot him? We cannot loot him. Who's up next?
Step forward.
Sir Casimir, eh? And which one is that? Ah. Will you resist it the same? Probably, because... Oh! I think it's just being a ghost. Actually, I don't know what it is. Could it be that these are Nord ghosts? I don't know. Okay, you know what? The cats are in here again, just like last episode. She's going somewhere that she shouldn't be. This will be the last time, because seriously, after this point, I am not allowing them in here while I record. She knows she's not supposed to go back there, and she's back there. So let me get these cats out. I also need to spray her. Bad, bad, bad. Okay, you guys, my God. For everybody, like, absolutely at their wit's end with the cat talk, it's over with now. Because I'd rather, like, sweat in here and bake alive than have them constantly... there's a whole shelf of wires, and she's going back there, like, grabbing wires. I've sprayed her so many times, she knows not to go back there. They only do it when I'm literally, like, preoccupied with recording. It's crazy. They know not to do it if I'm, like, not recording. I swear to God. I know it sounds crazy, but seriously. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna keep them out while I record, even if it gets incredibly hot in here. What I may end up having to do is just getting, like, a space cooler, like a space AC unit. Okay, let's kill this guy. I guess we already killed Sir Casimir. All right. Ah, no more distractions. Holy crap.
You have bested Sir Casimir. Sir Ralphus.
Bring it on. If I can face my cat's damn frustrations, I can face anything else. It is unfortunate, though, that they resist the frost damage effect. This guy's a dark elf. Or at least he's voiced by the guy that always voices the elves. So I don't think it's because they're a Nord. I guess it's because they're spectral. Do spectral things just I think they do, don't they? Like wraiths and such. Don't they resist cold? I think so, but I'm not 100% sure.
Sir Ralphus, you have fallen. Step back and let the challenge continue. Sir Henrik, come forward and prove yourself.
Okay. Do they all have the same loadout? What guns are you guys using? What perks? What grenades? Come on, let's go. Hit me. Cool. What was that one attack? I don't usually use the weird power. I think it was back and swing, right? Oh, that's pretty cool, though. Yeah, we need to use those more often. I rarely use those in any of my playthroughs just because it's much faster just to swing and kill them, you know? Only half? Yeah, you can try. It's not going to happen, though. Let's go, Sir Caius. Okay, let's do the backwards power attack. That wasn't it. He needs to not block it, though. Yeah, this guy's got a sword. The other guy had a two-handed. Whoa! Oh, that's the knockback, huh? Wow, that is pretty strong. Does it just never run out? I guess so, right? It's hard to land, though, because you're moving backwards. But, man, yeah, if it constantly just knocks them on their feet. It's almost as bad as the Zweihander from Dark Souls, the original Dark Souls. I cannot believe we're not out of charge for this thing yet. I think it only had, like, 46.
Fury of faith that I have not seen in centuries. But now you face Sir Junkin.
Oh, not Sir Junkin. It only does it sometimes, though. As you guys can see, it's not knocking this guy on the ground. I wonder why. There we go. I guess there's only a chance. How is he blocking when he's on the floor? Excuse me? Yeah, this is what I wanted. Our blade skill seems to also be increasing at a faster rate, which is great. Sounds like this guy is the Nord of the group. And I think we either have that guy left or this will be it. Sword Torolf. Yeah, why does it only do it sometimes? I guess it is a chance. Or maybe it's only when he blocks. But look at this, he's blocking on the ground. Ridiculous. Yeah, is it only when they block? It's incredibly difficult to land if they're moving whatsoever, unless they're moving towards you, with which a lot of NPCs do. I said do. Who else you got?
You have stood against the Knights of the Nine and lived. However, the final test is upon you. Ready yourself, Sir Knight, and face me.
Hold on, this guy's not kneeling. He's supposed to kneel. Everybody else is kneeling. This guy, there you go. All right, now I'll fight you. So we've got Sir Amiel, whose ring we recently looted. Unfortunately, as you can tell, it should keep track of how many souls we've killed. And it's not. It should keep track in the top left. I don't remember if it only says that once we've quenched 12 people.
In 300 years, none have stood against us and lived. Step forward and claim what is yours by right. May your faith be true.
It's super funny that he calls us Sir Knight. We're like literally a cat of very ambiguous moral. Actually, not even that ambiguous. He's only in it for himself. That's as ambiguous as it gets. I've defeated the ghostly guardians of the cuirass of the Crusader. I can now claim it for my own. Yoink! I've recovered the cuirass of the Crusader. I should talk to the ghosts of the former Knights of the Nine to see if they can aid me in my quest for the remaining Crusader relics. So that's the cool thing about this quest line, is that you're getting all of the different pieces of an overall set. And there's a lot of interchangeable pieces, in fact. Let's take a look at the two that we have currently. We have the Helm of the Crusader, light armor, Fortify Restoration, 6 points on self. Fortify Personality, 25 points on self. Wow, that's a big buff. So that's the thing, is that this is for like good characters, and it's mainly for paladins. You know, the whole idea behind it is like it's a paladin set, which is why it increases restoration, healing, also personality. It makes you a nice, good old guy. So unfortunately, we won't be wearing this set. We could try it though. We could at least wear it for this quest line maybe. The Curious of the Crusader, light armor, fortify restoration, 6 points on self, resist normal weapons, 15% on self, fortify health. So that's right. So I remember it's extreme. I think they're extremely good, but just, you know, not really my thing because I much prefer sneak stuff.
By the 9, I've not seen such strength. Could you be... No, you cannot. You are simply a noble knight.
Helm of the Crusader.
You completed the quest that I could not. I'm glad that my death at least served to lead you here, as I had hoped. The original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of safekeeping the Crusaders' relics. In life, we failed at this task. In death, we seek to preserve what little we accomplished while we wait for one to come and finish what we began.
Who is Sir Beric?
One of the mightiest knights of my day. It was a great boost to the Order's prestige when he joined. Unfortunately, he and I did not see eye to eye on certain matters. He left the Order during the War of the Red Diamond and never returned.
Okay, thank you, Sir Amiel.
May your sword strike true.
So I think each one of these people are going to have a quest, except for him, because we already got his stuff. The Argonian account, Petty Soul Gem, Weak Potion, Shock Shield. That's pretty weird. Why do you guys have that in a box? Okay, so let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, with a total of 8 knights. And I think that's 7 quests. I could be wrong, but let's see. We have Sir Caius.
How may I serve you, Commander?
Knights of the Nine.
In death, we continue the work that escaped us in life. The relics must still be guarded, for someday they shall be needed once more. Alas, my old comrade is not among us here. We do not know why his spirit did not join us here to guard our last relic. We were estranged in life, but I had hoped that in death we could be reconciled. For my part, I now know that I am largely to blame for the ruin of the old order. Sir Amiel takes too much upon himself. I will say no more.
Okay. So that guy doesn't have a quest. Sir Junkin.
I wish to see you succeed where I failed. I was on the path to the boots of the Crusader, but died before I reached them. Do you wish to learn what little I know?
Tell me more.
I cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though. West of the Imperial City, on the edge of the Great Forest, is a shrine. You will find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know.
Tell me more about the boots of the Crusader.
The boots are safeguarded by Kinnereth herself. You must be tested and prove yourself worthy to acquire them. The wars of men undermine the service of the Nine. Do not follow in our mistakes. Go with virtue.
Okay, so we'll talk to everybody because some of them are going to give us quests and others are just going to give us more insight into the Knights of the Nine. This being a DLC, I usually pay more attention to the dialogue and everything when I'm playing a DLC because it's like I paid for it, which is a weird ideology considering I paid more for the base game, but you know what I mean. We have Sir Toralf.
Greetings, Sir Knight. Complacency proved to be our greatest enemy. The service of the Nine requires eternal vigilance.
That guy doesn't have much to say.
May the Nine guide your way.
Sir Gregory.
How may I serve you, Commander?
tell me more about the boots of the... We already know about the boots of the Crusader.
The boots have been guarded by Kinnereth herself for the longest time. Sir Junkin went after them and never returned.
Oh, I guess it's one at a time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I heard another crash out there. Let me go check on it. I'll be right back. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I am going crazy. Knights of the Nine!
In matters of faith, one cannot be bogged down in the affairs of this world. Learn from us. Cast aside your treasures and serve the Nine.
This guy doesn't get it. Cast aside your treasures, huh?
Go.
That can't happen. It looks like we can only get one quest at a time, but we've already talked to all those dudes. Might as well finish off with these dudes.
If you are true to the
Probably could have
teachings
worded that
of
better.
Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader.
Oh, there we go. What do you mean?
When the Order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping. With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield.
The way this guy
I
says
never
shield.
saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me.
Shield. Okay, so this is obviously going to be a lot of dialogue. I'm going to kind of, well, I don't know.
It lies in the southeast of Cyrodiil, near the Black Marsh border. If all went according to plan, it should be very well guarded now. Believe in yourself, and use your knowledge wisely. You will pass through unharmed, and the shield will be yours. Look to the southeast of Cyrodiil. History and knowledge are his. He teaches us no. Though we went our separate ways when the shield is safeguarded within.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to run through the ones that are not really that important just because there's too many dudes to talk to. Sir Ralvis.
You have my tribute, Sir Knight. In 300 years, none have passed the gauntlet. In 300 years, we have never known hope. But for the first time, it seems that someone may succeed where we have failed. I see in you the chance to redeem our souls and restore the Order. And now, I must ask you to press forward where I could not. I must ask you to face the challenge of Zenithar.
What must I do? How did you fail?
I was arrogant and foolhardy. I sought personal glory. I placed my own will and my own lust for fame over the will of the Nine. In facing the challenge of Zenithar, I failed. I tried dozens, no, hundreds of times to reach the mace. I fell each time, and each time I awoke in the chapel, I leapt again. I tried to enlist the help of the other knights, but none would come to my aid. The inscription says to walk in the faith, but even now, I do not know what this means.
What must I do?
Below the chapel of Zenithar in Leyawiin, there is a shrine to the great craftsman, Saint Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before the shrine. When you bow, you will receive a vision. Or perhaps not. It is unclear. The priest saw that my body never moved, but it felt so real. You will see the mace separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm represents your doubt. Your faith must be your guide across it.
My faith will guide me?
This is what I know. As I said, my faith was weak. I did not understand the test, and I fell from the platform each time I tried to cross. I have told you all that I know. All that is left is for you to prove yourself more worthy than I. If you seek the mace, travel to Leyawiin's chapel, kneel at the shrine in the Undercroft, and let your faith in the Nine be the salvation of us all.
Okay, let's quickly run through these. Knights of the Nine.
Our greed for the relics overshadowed our...
Mace of Zenithar.
Legends say that when Pelinal Whitestrake was slain by the... Centuries later, the master craftsman Saint Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leyawiin. When Saint Calidus was laid to rest,
And Zenithar.
of the original divines, some legends say that Zenithar has craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create. The two work in harmony. The natural work. May your swords.
Alright, and last guy. I've spoken with the ghosts of the Knights of the Nine and learned where several parts of the armor of the Crusader are hidden. I should return when I have collected them all, but we've talked to everybody, so let's talk to Sir Casimir.
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the crew. Though many know where they are still. Would you listen to my tale and look?
Please tell me.
When the order fractured, I attempted to return to the service of the Nine. In the brief time I was there.
Cursed. What do you mean? Actually, get to the point.
Your attitude does not bode well. Nevertheless, you may yet succeed where I failed. I failed to show mercy, and Stendarr cursed me for it. Right my wrongs. Show mercy where it is needed, and Stendarr may grant you the gauntlets. Seek out the chapel of Stendarr in Coral. The priests there can assist you.
Okay,
When
boots.
Sir Duncan died while questing,
Curse.
it was placed on me for whether it is connected to the
Gauntlets.
I have no doubt that
Knights of the Nine.
we had only the best of intentions. Truly,
Mace.
Sir Ralvis quested for the mace. He stayed in the chapel of Leyawiin. In the end, he failed.
Okay, so I usually really don't
May the
skip
nine guide
dialogue in this playthrough, but obviously that took up most of the episode, so there is a Knights of the Nine shield in here, so let me go ahead and get rid of this. There we go. Yeah, that was going to take a long time if I let them talk all of that out, so hopefully you guys get the gist of what's going on. We've got like a whole bunch of quests that we need to do at the moment. In order to get the relics, and it's pretty fun because each one has like a different challenge. In fact, I know which one I want to do first, and I want to get some headway on here before we end this episode. Let's take a look at the quests that we have. Why is it only gauntlets? Oh, there we go. Okay, it's this one. Even though we're not going to use the mace is mace is kind of the last thing we're ever going to use. The Path of the Righteous. Sir Ralvis has told me where to find the Mace of Zenithar. In order to recover the mace, I must travel to the Chapel of Zenithar in Leyawiin. In the undercroft of the chapel, I must kneel at the shrine there. According to Sir Ralvis, I will be tested, and my faith will be my guide. So let's travel to Leyawiin. Hopefully we can do this. I'm not sure how long this one is, but I believe this one's short. So if we could finish it off in this episode, that would be wonderful, although it's going to be a little tricky. So here's the chapel.
It's you. I've heard of you. You're the one restoring the Knights of the Nine, aren't you?
Yes, I am. And who are you?
My name is Kennedy Saholan. Like you, I am a servant of the Nine, specifically of Zenithar. I came here seeking his mace. However, I could not pass the test. I'm no crusader, but that doesn't mean that I cannot serve Zenithar. In light of recent attacks, I've signed on to protect the chapel. I'm fair with a blade, and by my honor, I'll serve the Nine in any way I can.
Okay, great. I have to go.
Very well. I wish you luck, Sir Knight.
Yeah, thanks. Not gonna need it. I hope this isn't a thing where y'all are gonna keep talking to me every time I try to get an artifact. I'm not here for the warm fuzzy feelings. I'm here for the stuff. Okay, so we have some wraiths. Where's it telling me to go? I think we need to go down one of these paths, or maybe not. The wraiths are seeing me, but they're not attacking me. Are they not supposed to? I'm not exactly sure. Excuse me. Yeah, why are they not attacking me? Sanctified Ancient Spectre. Huh. That is quite odd. Tomb of Saint Calidus. I've knelt before the shrine of St. Kaladas in Leyawiin and found myself transported to some sort of dark void. I can see the Mace of Zenithar off in the distance, but there seems to be no way to reach it. According to Sir Ralvis, I must allow my faith in the Nine to guide me to the mace. And Sir Ralvis is a complete idiot because, dude... Okay, so that didn't happen. I stepped into the void to try and reach the Mace of Zenithar, but my feet met nothing but air, and I fell into the darkness. There must be a way to walk between the platforms and reach the mace. I wonder if that's scripted that you have to die first. Well, of course. I thought it was super... How actually do you... Was I just supposed to jump? Was that the thing? Huh? Nope, we're not supposed to jump. Although taking falling damage just gave us another level up. Well, I guess I'm the idiot then. What the heck is it? I don't, Do we have to, like, go to one of these side things? I thought it was literally just, like, walk forward. That's why I thought it was, like, so simple. What? I don't get it. It's your fate, so it's like a leap of faith, duh. But like I thought it's a. What am I doing wrong? Am I supposed to go like this way over to that? I really don't think that you're supposed to. What the heck? My attempts to reach the Mace of Zenithar have been unsuccessful. No matter what I try, I cannot reach the other platform. Perhaps if I continue my quest for the other relics, an answer will present itself. Huh. Okay, so I'm not sure if that means, like, you're an idiot, so just keep doing this until you get the answer given to you. I don't think so, though. I think that's scripted, where we can't actually get that. I just thought that you could.
What's new with you?
But I guess not.
Have you had any luck retrieving the mace? Legends say that when Pelinal Whitestrake was slain by the Aliads, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leyawiin. As a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman, St. Kaladas, built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leyawiin as a tribute to the legend. When St. Kaladas was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the Mace of the Crusader.
Wow, that got dark really fast. Okay, actually, I do think, yeah, I think we can't get that right now. I thought that you could. But I do remember, no, I think I'm pretty sure I know what we need to do before we can actually get the mace. So before we end this episode, let's go ahead and get that level up, shall we? Need to find sort of in. And I see one over there. No! Yeah, I know what we need to get the mace, I'm pretty sure anyways. So I think this is scripted. You can't actually get to it right now. Although we could with console commands. I wonder if we could actually pick it up, though.
What do you...
Okay, I think she said room number 2. Let's go ahead and sleep for an hour. And level 33. Same message as usual. Strength, willpower, endurance. Boom. Okay, with that, ladies and gents, we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. Trust me, I'm self-aware. I know in the past 2 episodes I've been getting distracted with the cats over and over again. In future episodes, I'm just going to keep them out there, even though it gets incredibly hot in here. Yeah, because they're just causing way too many distractions. And the crash outside was the fan falling once again, which I'll guess I'll just have to keep on the floor until I'm done recording. So no worries, in future episodes, no more distractions with the cats. We'll get right back on track. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you there. Bye-bye. Hey, it's me again. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching this video. If you click my head, you will subscribe to this channel, and to the right of that is a link to some merch. It'll support me and you'll get some cool stuff. And then over to the far right are some more videos that you guys can watch. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.